All right, we've got an interesting setup here. We're asked for the area of the outer circle. We're told that the shaded circle has area 4. So let me just focus on that for a moment and say it has a little radius of r. Then pi r squared is going to equal 4. So r squared is going to equal 4 over pi. So r is going to equal 2 over root pi. Works out the radius of that shaded circle. We're also told each semicircle has area 18. I'm going to say that this has radius capital R, and then it will be pi capital R squared over 2, because it's a semicircle that's equal to 18. So then pi capital R squared is 36. Divide through by pi, and R is going to be 6 over root pi. Okay, that is useful starting point. So now I'm going to come on back to the diagram, and I want to know the area. So what if I can find the radius? I want to be able to go from, well, I know what this length is actually, because that is the radius of the little circle plus the radius of the semicircle. So 2 over root pi plus 6 over root pi, 8 over root pi. And for these sorts of questions, you then want to definitely connect the very center to like a point in common, like that. Because that's going to be the radius that I'm interested in. And here's the thing, that length there is the radius of the semicircle, which remember I've got. So this is 6 over root pi. That is going to be a right angled triangle. Everything's coming into place. I just need to work out this. Now you can ignore the root pi. This is actually going to be a 6, 8, 10 triangle. So I can straight away say this is 10 over root pi. It's worth being aware of that, like your 3, 4, 5 triangle. And then if you just double the sides, you're going to get 6, 8, 10. But the thing is, if you then times by anything else, x, or just divide by root pi, for example, then it's also, it's also kind of, yeah, results from that Pythagorean triple. Worst case scenario, like you square them, you add them, you square root, you're going to get 10 over root pi. In fact, we don't even need to square root because we actually want r squared, which is then going to be 100 over pi. And so the area is going to be pi times 100 over pi. It's going to be 100. Lovely.